Yeah, most definitely. All these guys are great, very athletic, can pass rush. I'm super excited. All the work has been good, but I feel like what I bring to the table is just consistency, being humble. Whatever culture I'm in, I'm going to do things the right way, and I think that's what sets me apart. Yeah, it means a lot. That just shows all your hard work has been paying off. All the sacrifices, blood, sweat, and tears you've been doing to get up into this moment. It's super exciting. It's a blessing. No, sir. Uh, yeah, for me, I like the forklift move. I like to watch Nick Bosa a lot. I like the way he do his bull swipe and stuff like that. So I try to implement that in my game. Yeah, most definitely. It would mean a lot. Like I said, just all my hard work paying off. And just to have that spot it's big time, and I'm really appreciative if I had got that opportunity. Yeah. Yeah, of course. My agency, Clutch, they do a really good job of making sure that we have all the information that we need and everything like that. So it's good. Yes, I have. Yes. Yes, I have. It went really good. Went in there, watched a couple of tape, really just got to know me, got to know them, and the culture is great there, and I can tell they're on to something special. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Yeah, it was fun. Like I said, we just went in there, watched tape, got to know each other, and I'm very excited about the Texans as well. Yeah, I feel like football is all about embracing the change. So, no matter, what type of defense I get in, I'm going to adapt to it and I'm going to be able to embrace the change and embrace the challenge that's there and, learn the lessons that come with it. And that's what I'm very excited about. Just whatever defense I get in, learning how to operate throughout it and having fun doing it. One lady, Terry Young Anderson, my mom, she always going to keep me grounded. Yeah, most definitely. It's about what you have in here, and that's what's carried me to this point of my life. Always knowing that whatever I got going on, my mentality, my mindset is not going to change, and that's what I approach during a week of practice, and that's what I approach in the game. Yeah, most definitely. Like all my sisters, they played sports. So they played basketball, they ran track, volleyball, and I watched them. I watched how they work. I watched their work ethic. I took the good, I left the bad. but yeah, just watching the way they work, and they put a lot into me. They made a lot of sacrifices for me, running up and down the road, giving me advice, telling me different things on how to go. So it was great. So that's kind of like how they kind of molded me into the athlete I am today. Yeah, most definitely. So being in Alabama made me very versatile, dropping in coverage, playing a 4-5 technique, six technique, seven, all that type of stuff, helping me, learn pass rush moves, run. So when I dissect myself, I see myself as a very versatile player that can do just about anything. But that's thanks to Coach Saban. He trusted me a lot. He's seen a lot in me. He's seen the potential, and it helped me mold the player I am today. So when I look back at myself, I just feel like Alabama made me a very versatile player. Yeah, most definitely. You can see what the coach did at Philadelphia. He had his guys on the edge going. That's something that I really like. Get on the edge and go. So I'm very excited about that. Yeah, for me, I was just it gave me a lot of confidence. Like I said, he trusted in me and he believed in me, and he said, "Will, you can go out there and do it." And it just made me go out there and do it 10 times harder because I have one of the world's greatest coaches telling me like, "I trust in you, I believe you to do it." So it gave me a lot of confidence. Yeah, just working in space, working on my flexibility and mobility. This whole training season, whole off season right now, I've been doing. That's really one of the biggest things that I've been working on is my mobility and flexibility. Yeah, most definitely. Nicole Lynn is my agent. She does a fantastic job. The team that I have, Jenna, Shakima, they all do a really good job of making sure, like, we do mock interviews, any facts about the coaches, anything like that. They do a good job, make sure we're in our P's and Q's and make sure that we know our information before we go in. Yeah, I plan about just doing about everything. Yeah, most definitely. We both trained at Exos. He's a phenomenal athlete, big, athletic, can move really well, can bend really well. And like I said, I'm excited about all the edge rushers in this class. This is what we dreamed of as little kids, and we're getting the opportunity to go out there and make our dreams come true. Oh, mo- most definitely, all the time. I hope so, but I got to earn it when I get there. Yeah, what makes a great rusher is being able to affect the quarterback than just getting sacks. Get him to get off his spot, throw interceptions, helping other people make sacks, get him to throw incomplete balls out of bounds. That's what makes an efficient pass rusher. Just not getting sacks, but affecting the quarterback in different ways. Like just all the things that my coaches implemented in me day in, day out, the positions they put me in, but just knowing, what I'm bringing to the table, which ways we can get you to the quarterback. So, that's all. What season? Which one? Yeah, it was phenomenal. It was crazy. Um, it was a blessing. It set me up big time. But like I said, that was just all the hard work. From my freshman year to my sophomore year, it clicked for me. I could start processing things fast. I could start seeing plays coming and stuff like that. And Coach Sal and the staff at Alabama, they did a really good job of helping me do that. Yeah. For me, nothing has to motivate me to get ready to go play a football game. It's already in me. That's how much I love the game. The biggest thing for me is jumping up and down with my brothers, celebrating, making plays. That's what football is all about, and that's why I love it because you get to make those memories with those guys in the locker room and long-lasting relationships with those guys, and that's why I love the game so much. Yeah, he's a great player. So going into that game, he was like, we got to contain him. Like, we can't let him run all over the place. We got to make sure he stays in the pocket. But he's a fantastic athlete. He's from Georgia as well, so I'm a little familiar with him as well. But I'm super excited, and I think he's going to have a really great career. True story. Mac Jones was a great teammate. So when I first got there, I was walking around. We was doing fourth quarter, and I heard early than roll, and I think his nose or something was bleeding, and he had some tissue in his nose, and I was like, "Oh, this joker's tough." So we're walking around. I'm dog tired. Like I'm like, man, like this is what Alabama football is about. And he's walking. He walks up to me. He said, "Stars don't matter here." And I was like, what did I do? I didn't even do anything. But that just showed the type of leader he was and the type of person he was, and that just made me want to keep going even more. I've met with 7 teams. Yeah, just my tape so far. Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. They were just asking me like, what were we doing on this play? What was your eye like? What were you keen on this play? What was your technique on this play? Your responsibility, things of that nature. Just just to see if you know ball. I would say Bryce played in the SEC, one of the best conferences in college football. Big defensive tackles, big defensive linemen, great pass rushers. Took a lot of hits through his years there, and I have all confidence in Bryce Young. And if I was in the position to take him, I'm taking him. Yeah, for me, mine's with Nick Bosa, Von Miller, and Khalil Mack. I watched those guys heavily throughout college. The toughest player I played against in college, ooh, Bijan Robinson from the running back from Texas. He was a big back. We had to game tackle him all. We had to get all hats to the ball. He was going to break a few tackles. We had to tackle him the right way, but he was probably the most toughest person I played in college football. Every day is a business day. There's no days off. Like when you walk through that door, you know that today is going to be a business day. Practice is going to get you prepared for the game, and practice is always going to be harder than the game. So, a little bit sometimes. Yeah, so this year, Darnell Wright from Tennessee, from my sophomore year to my junior year, he had gotten way better. Very athletic, can bend, can retrace with his steps. If he gets off balance, can sit down on power. So I was really excited going against him this year. He was really great. Yeah, so football, like, it really didn't click for me at first. Like, I was just like out there, but it kind of started my sophomore year of high school. I had a new coach, Coach Clifford Fed, and honestly, like one day he had made me cry in the weight room because I couldn't lift the weight, and he's like, "Go down to the last rack." And then after that, like my whole mentality, my whole mindset for the game, my passion for the game changed, and I started loving it. I started embracing that challenge. I started embracing him getting on me, and it got to the point where we had spring break, winter break. I'm like, Coach, I want extra work. Like, come on, like I don't want to be doing what everybody else doing. Can you come meet me up at the high school? And it started getting to the point where I'm challenging him at practice, like, we gonna let practice go by like that? Like no pass today and stuff like that. And that's when I started embracing the game and loving the game and having passion for it.
Thanks, Will. We're good. Then just grab your sign.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.